It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
And there's no love lost between these AFC North foes. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens
on Thursday night.
Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they've definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more likely is going to come away with the win.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And we're underway from the bank. Here's Tylan Wallace on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by the reigning MVP, the second of his career, the best runner in the game. It's Lamar Jackson.
A decade plus before Lamar, it was a guy named Michael Vick who was the standard for dual-threat quarterbacks. Well, today, that standard's Lamar Jackson, who at his best is an MVP-caliber player and the most exciting player, not just at his position, but in all of football. And don't let that running overshadow the strides he's made as a passer, too, in the pocket and as a franchise quarterback to build upon.
His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Look at Cam Taylor-Britt getting up there to track that one down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he fought the good fight there just to make it back to the line. Tackled on the play by the rookie out of Ole Miss.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. From the gun, Jackson. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Play fake, Jackson. Complete, Derrick Henry. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
First down, ball at the 36. Lamar now from the gun. On the slant, complete to Johnson. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Remain cracked with the play defensively.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Flying down the middle with Henry. And his drive forward halted after a couple of yards. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Caught by Flowers. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. First down, here's Lamar. That's taken in by Henry. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Justin Tucker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Brown with a return here. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here are the Bengals now as they get set for their opening drive. They're led out by a motivated player coming off an injury, one of the game's great young QBs, Joe Burrow.
I think it's fair to say, Kate, the only thing that has slowed down Joe Burrow in his NFL career is that injury bug. Just like in his rookie year, major injury to that wrist a season ago got in his way. This guy is so smooth, so calm, so poised. He didn't let the injury in his rookie year affect him. Remember the next year they went to the Super Bowl? And those Bengals are sure hoping for a repeat this time around.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Man in motion, out of the slot. From the 28. Completes this one to Chase. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Third and short, it's Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up 4th and short.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Ravens and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. And they've gone to him as a receiver to complement his presence in the backfield, Brock, to some good early results. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Sending a tight end in motion left. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Gets this one to Andrews. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Aguilar, the receiver, in motion right. Out of the gun, Henry. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. He's contained at the line for no gain. Brought down by Trey Hendrickson. No gain on the play that time, and it'll be 3rd and 12.
This wide receiver run game, what it really does, Kate, is it tests the soundness of your defense. How assignment sound are you? Well, that was an excellent example of this defense doing its work on the practice field and, more importantly, put into execution on the game field.
He has the first over the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. We've arrived at the end of one on Thursday night. 7-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Shotgun snap to Jackson. He'll get this to Henry. The defenders are there to get him at the line. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Lamar throwing again. Dumps it off to his running back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Extra DB out there for the Bengals. 3rd down coming. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Burrow from the gun. This finds all complete. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. 1st down, Burrow to throw. Finds Chase on the slant. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. the shotgun. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. From the 43. Has him on the quick hitter. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey. One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. To throw again, it's Burrow. That's going to be cut by all. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. And now they face 2nd down.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. This one taken in by Chase. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
I'm sure coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Bengals pushing for a score before the break. On 1st down, here's Burrow. Catch made by all. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Got his target, it's Higgins. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Motioning the tight end now. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. The throw is caught. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. And the Ravens going nickel, 3rd down. Burrow setting to throw. He's on the move. And they take this in for the score. The Bengals earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end brought the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down, and when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals tie this game 7-7. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Wallace with a return here. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. First down, here's Lamar. Taken in by Likely. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson. Second and 6 coming up here. Lamar now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. From the gun, Jackson. Completed over the middle. And he'll cover up as they touch him down a few yards short of the first. Second and 3 now. Jackson yet again. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. And again, it's Jackson. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
You know, these third and short situations, you rep them all the time. Snap after snap, rep after rep. You're expecting man-to-man coverage in that down and distance, and you're expecting to execute. That time on third and short, they can't get the job done.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
When you talk to kickers about kicking field goals of this length, they will tell you, Kate, you got to keep it a little lower and you got to drive it. But you still got to be accurate. Basically, all the pieces got to come together like they just did to hit from that distance.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. This return makes it up to the 25. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. He takes a knee, and that's going to run out the final couple seconds of half number 1. So we've reached halftime here in Baltimore. The Ravens flying into the break with a lead. Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit. But first, time for our EA Sports Halftime Report. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This is a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing is Burrow. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
2nd and 3 now. Burrow to the air now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. This one goes for 3 yards. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Burrow from the gun. This finds home, complete. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They kick the running back in motion. 2nd and 6 now. All in left side. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
First down, Burrow to throw. Higgins makes the catch. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. On target to his man Higgins. And he's going to be marked down about 4 yards away from that 1st down marker.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
To throw again, it's Burrow. This one's caught. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
They send the tight end in motion. Now Burrow. Rolling left, behind some... And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Bengals take the lead right away in half number 2. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Point after, up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals take a 4-point lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. He stopped on the return at the 27. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Andrews with the catch. Good little whip there, looks like about 6. Mike Hilton getting up there for the tackle.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 32. Dump off caught by his back. And they had that one contained right at the line. Brought down by the veteran, Von Bell.
Kate, I'm going to call that, even though it looks like nothing on the stat sheet, a win-win for both sides. Defense, well, they rally. They get right to that throw in the flat for a no gain. The offense, well, they just remind that defense, you not only got to cover us vertically, but we're going to stretch you horizontally as well.
Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Slot man in motion left. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's on the move. Give him 24 on that play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
You know, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
2nd and 3 now. Lamar out of the pistol. And no luck there, and that throw falls to the ground. Looking that time for Deontay Johnson. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
This is an excellent job, Kate, right here by the defense to deny that big play and make them earn it offensively. If they want to reach the end zone, they're going to have to scrap and fight right through them.
Staring at fourth down, the Ravens will go with Justin Tucker to try for 3. This is a 44-yard look from the right hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Brown with a return here. Good looking return here, and he's got room. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. We've reached the end of the third quarter on this Thursday night. The Bengals with it. They've got the lead, but this game is close. First down, ball at the 36. Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Tackle stops him after a solid gain. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
The Bengals send out the punting unit. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. Went for 48 with his first kick, and this one looks even better. That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Finding Flowers. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Things looking totally different after that last play. It's 1st and 10 inside the opposing 30. Lamar now from the gun. And that one's unsuccessful.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. He's got Andrews. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They send Aguilar in motion left. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. Only 1 yard for them, and now we'll see what they decide to do on 4th and short.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But, Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And, in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Brown with a return here. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Got his target, it's Higgins. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's Burrow. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Burrow from the gun. This finds home, complete. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. They'll throw it again. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. Second and 6 coming up here. From the 48. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. First down, ball at the 36. Brown on the inside give. And he found a gap to take this down to the 28. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Here's Brown again. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. To throw. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. On the ground, Brown. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. It's Brown, and he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look. Now hang on, they want to take another look at this play, and a very important call coming up late in this game. Well, we all know there can be so little room for error spotting the football, and that's what's being reviewed right here. Did they get this right?
And I know both sidelines are furiously pleading their cases about what their eyes see. But fortunately, the eye in the sky and the replays will give us a clear answer.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
They sent it out to New York just to be safe, and the folks there saw enough to change that call. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Now to throw. This one's caught. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives him 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Well, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. Looking to throw it. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals jump in front now by 5. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Hill now to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. So second down coming up.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Throwing now. Completed to Flowers. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. So the Bengals take this one on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Baltimore. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And we're off from Baltimore. Here's Tylan Wallace on the return. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
A decade plus before Lamar, it was a guy named Michael Vick who was the standard for dual-threat quarterbacks. Well, today, that standard's Lamar Jackson, who at his best is an MVP-caliber player and the most exciting player, not just at his position, but in all of football. And don't let that running overshadow the strides he's made as a passer, too, in the pocket and as a franchise quarterback to build upon.
The drive begins with Henry. And he'll do what he can. That carry gets to the 35-yard line. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
This is Henry on second. He takes this ahead to the 40-yard line before going down. Got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Here's Henry on the option. And he gets this one down to the 30-yard line. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
2nd and 3. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Play action now with Jackson. Complete, Derrick Henry. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. And again, it's Jackson. Gets this one to Andrews. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Brought down by the veteran, Von Bell.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
And the Bengals bringing out a 5th DB. They're in the nickel, 3rd down. Jackson's going to throw again. Andrews with the catch. And he'll go down here at the 16.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Brown with a return here. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by the legend over in LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
When Joe Burrow's between the white lines, he's one of the game's best and most entertaining quarterbacks. He just has a cool factor that is the envy of so many. Nothing seems to bother them other than some injuries that unfortunately have ended seasons early. When he's on the field, timing, the anticipation, Kate, the precision with which he plays, he has very few peers.
On the handoff, this is Brown. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice. It doesn't end up getting an offensive 1st down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Burrow setting up the play action. Called in left side. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Run with Brown. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. It was Marcus Williams in on that stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Putting the tight end in motion. Out of the shotgun, Burrow completes this one to Chase. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Brown on the carry. Has a lane inside the 35. And he's down all the way to the 30.
He was brought down by Kyle Hamilton. A gain of 18 on the play.
We've arrived at the end of one on Thursday night. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. A give now to Brown. And he runs this one down to the 22-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
From the 22 on 2nd down. We put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it's 3rd and short.
Well, if nothing else, that proves they're not afraid to take a shot on any given snap. With enough looks, eventually, one's going to connect.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Going with Brown on the ground. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. They give it to him again. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's a pretty clear plan of attack by the back from the very start. Found the lane quickly, didn't hesitate, knew exactly what he needed to get past the marker.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. We send a man in motion. Working inside the red zone. This throw is caught. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Burrow out of the shotgun. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
Boy, take a look at that. Look at him locking down his area of the end zone. They could bring it in close enough to take shots, but there are no easy touchdowns.
They'll send him up the middle. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals finish off their opening drive. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series. And then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays. But when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals won up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They motion the tight end over. First and 10. Here's Jackson. He's got Andrews. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Man in motion here. Now Jackson off the play action. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
First down throw for Jackson. He's on the move. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, it's so common that we talk about quarterbacks flushing a negative play, but defenses have to do the same thing as well. When you give up a big play, you got to regroup, you got to calm yourself, and you got to know it's all about the next play. And delivering a sack like that certainly helps.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Slot man motioned over. Aguilar with the grab. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Henry's going to try to pick it up. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Give him 3 on that game. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Ravens working here. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Motion man left is Johnson. First down, here's Lamar. Finding Flowers. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Flushed out of the pocket. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Ravens get some late points and the lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when you were watching Steve Young or Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown. But that's not today. It feels like every quarterback's got to be able to score, be a dual threat on the ground. It's part of an offense every single team relies upon.
Justin Tucker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens push their lead to 3. Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Burrow from the gun. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Second and 3 now. From the 32. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he gets it forward and still about a yard out of that. Chopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. To throw again, it's Burrow. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Burrow. That's completed right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
On first down, here's Burrow. Down to the 10. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. Angling this one in from the right hash to challenge here. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. That's the half here in this one. All tied up thanks to that late field goal. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. We'll let you and Brock catch your breath as we welcome the rest of you to our EA Sports Halftime report. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Brown with a return here. Good looking return here, and he's got room. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33.
Well, we got ourselves quite a game today, a tie game coming into this third quarter. And what you're looking for is a little instant jolt of momentum coming out of the locker room. And that return might just be the spark that leads to that momentous fire.
First down, Burrow to throw. This one taken in by Chase. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Play action now, Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. Catch made by All. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Putting a receiver in motion. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Finds his man, Chase. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Has him on the quick hitter. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Completes this one to Chase. And they bring him down around the 34.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
On 4th down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. He was good on his first kick. Going to need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. This return makes it up to the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll start this series with an option left. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Took the ball himself for a big lead.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. They've got a man in motion. Out of the gun, Henry. And it's going to be about 3-yard pickup in the end. Jermaine Pratt with the play defensively. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. From the 39. Into the hands of Likely. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and it forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
They're trying an option play left side on 1st down. He's contained at the line for no gain. That was Geno Stone up there to make that play. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held that line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. 2nd and 10 now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this 3rd down a near impossibility.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Lamar now from the gun. He has the 1st over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So 3rd and 16, no problem for them as they get the 1st.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Lamar off the play fake. He finds Johnson.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. From the gun, Jackson escapes the pocket. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the 1st.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter on this Thursday night. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Extra DB out there for the Bengals. 3rd down coming. Tight end going in motion here. Now Jackson on 3rd down. He'll get this to Henry. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball. Okay, hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
They put Flowers in motion right. Now Jackson off the play action. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Simply part of the job description for any running back in today's game. You're out there, you're going to be one of your quarterback's most important safety valves. And you got to be ready for that check down at all times.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And he pushes it further into the red zone, down inside the 15. A gain of 4 for them. That sets up 3rd and 7. Short side option here. He's running left. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that first down. Well done.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. They send Aguilar in motion left. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. He gets him 3, and this brings up 2nd and goal.
Well, this offense is trying to keep the defense off balance down here in the red zone, mixing the receiver runs with everything else they love to do. And the best part is, it's working. He gets them several yards on that play.
Trying to run with Henry. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. Just not quite enough to break the plane, and now it's 3rd and goal at the 1.
So often we talk about the individual having to move on to the next play. Well, that was a perfect picture of the collective. That defense staring down 2nd and 1 rose to the occasion collectively.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. They broke out the design, run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get a 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Brown with a return here. He's got a lane up past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level. They want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Burrow from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 37. That's going to be caught by all. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. He'll throw it. That's caught for the first. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Bengals losing by 4. To throw again, it's Burrow. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Now to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. To throw. This finds home. Complete. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
You get this big old dude like him in the slot, it's an automatic mismatch advantage. You're trading a little bit of speed, sure. You sure do get a lot of size. And anytime he's in the slot, you got to assume the ball's going his way.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Throwing now. On target to his man Higgins. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. All set up now for 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. And he got there in time. He's taken down. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Looking to throw it. Catch made by All. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. Ravens bring an extra DB out there. 3rd down coming up. He's back to throw. He's on the move. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And the defense comes through. 4th down, that much tougher.
As we're into the 4th quarter, we know this. We know that money down cannot be any more important than right now. Both sides are certainly fatigued. You feel it in both their play. But battling through what's been a physical contest all game long, going to be the key here down the stretch.
A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
The quarterback's so worried about challenging the DBs in coverage, he didn't keep an eye on the lineman in front of him. He threw it right towards him, and it was easy to get a pop and swat away a potential 1st down.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down. With the win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out. The final timeout taken by the Bengals. And that's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
After one final kneel down, partner, and this should do it. So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And partner, I know you took down plenty of division rivals in your NFL days. Heck, your conference opponents back in Washington in your college days. It always makes the win a little bit sweeter when it comes against a rival, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's just...
Tucker has this all teed up. And we're underway from the bank. Brown with a return here. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by the legend over in LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
When Joe Burrow's between the white lines, he's one of the game's best and most entertaining quarterbacks. He just has a cool factor that is the envy of so many. Nothing seems to bother them other than some injuries that unfortunately have ended seasons early. When he's on the field, timing, the anticipation, Kate, the precision with which he plays, he has very few peers.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. This is ahead for about 5. It was Marcus Williams in on that stop. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
They'll run again with Brown. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey. They manage a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Got his target, it's Higgins. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Play action now, Burrow. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Burrow out of the shotgun. Higgins makes the catch. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Chopping that play, Trenton Simpson. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Burrow setting the throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Feet nice, Kate. Feet nice. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet nice move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Trying for it with Burrow. He finds him beyond the marker. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on 4th down. It keeps this drive moving.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out Well, they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Giving that tackle to Kyle Van Noy. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They are throwing it again. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And that's good for a gain of 5. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Now Burrow. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Well, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, and you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They can revisit that play in the future.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Tylan Wallace on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here now are the Ravens on offense to begin their first drive. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
A decade plus before Lamar, it was a guy named Michael Vick who was the standard for dual-threat quarterbacks. Well, today, that standard's Lamar Jackson, who at his best is an MVP-caliber player and the most exciting player, not just at his position, but in all of football. And don't let that running overshadow the strides he's made as a passer, too, in the pocket and as a franchise quarterback to build upon.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Brought down by Trey Hendrickson. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. 35 on the pickup. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40. Trying down the middle with Henry. And they bring him down around the 34. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Motion man sent left. From the 34. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's on the move. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway. Ugh.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Henry. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. He couldn't get anything there, and now it's 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
We've arrived at the end of one on Thursday night. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Welcome back. 2nd quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. Changing it up here, Jackson. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Justin Tucker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. And now it's 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Burrow from the gun. Finds his man Chase. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the 2 defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Short pass brought in. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
2nd and 3 now. From the gun, a give to Brown. Broke through the tackle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Burrow setting up the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Justin Madden making that stop.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
3rd and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Punting unit out now. And the fair catch made here at the 15. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Ravens will go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing again is Lamar. Finds a man. Deontay Johnson has it. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
3rd and just 2 to go. Play action. Here's Jackson. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win. There aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Slot receiver headed left. From the gun, Jackson. He's got Andrews. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the 1st. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Ravens with a chance to add to their lead. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Motioning one of the tight ends. Jackson on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a gain of 4 there. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Completed over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
On first down, Jackson connects with Johnson. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
Kid, I was on the field with a young high school quarterback just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other to give him a chance to make a play.
And again, it's Jackson. This fine's likely. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's first and 10. Lamar throwing again. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it second down.
I think we're starting to get a feel, aren't we, of why they like him so much in coverage. He reacts well to throws, is super adept at breaking up passes through contact, or like that one before they could ever reach the target.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. A tight end in motion now. Play fake, Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the third row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now third down is so much harder.
And the Bengals bringing out a 5th DB. They're in the nickel, third down. Lamar now from the gun. On the move, headed right. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Goal right now. Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Geno Stone picks it off.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. They'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. So we've reached halftime here in Baltimore. The Ravens flying into the break with a lead. Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, sit tight. We'll get back to you and Brock in just a moment. But for now, this is our halftime report. The first half belonged to the reigning NFL most valuable player, number 8, Lamar Jackson. He has a touchdown pass, and that amounted to the only touchdown of the game for either team thus far.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Wallace with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
This offense will take that from their ground game every time. But I know, because I've been around this league a long time, runs like that, they're really hard to come by. It takes everybody. And maybe a little breakdown there on defense, too, to take advantage of.
1st down, here's Lamar. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They motion the slot man right. 2nd and 1. He finds Johnson. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st. They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. One of the tight ends motioning right. This is Henry on 2nd. And that hit stops him in his tracks. Back-to-back runs yielding just 2 yards, and now it's 3rd and 8.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. They send a tight end in motion. Jackson now on 3rd. He's got time here. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And a 4-point lead, it shall remain.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. That's going to be caught by all. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Small pass, big result. This dude is just a juggernaut with the football, and once he gets rolling, it gets tougher and tougher and tougher to stop him from playing add-on with those yards.
2nd and 3 now. From the 43. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Brown on the inside give. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
They've got first down from the 31. Burrow from the gun. Finds a man right side. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Catch made by Chase Brown. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. From the red zone now. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Well, this will actively age a coach on the sidelines. Wrinkles and gray hair, all of it. All the planning, a great play, and careful execution led to that. And it was dropped to the turf.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal. To throw again, it's Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that brings up third and goal.
Plays like that are called twofers. It's why coaches live 2 years for one. All the planning, great play call, careful execution led to that, and it was still dropped to the turf. Touchdown lost.
And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up fourth down. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up fourth and goal.
I'll tell you this, Kate, that's we got to be on the same page with one another and get both ends of the play right to execute both the protection and ultimately completing that ball. They certainly want that play call back.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. Wallace with a return here. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Short pass brought in. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Tremaine Pratt with the play defensively. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Here's Henry on the option. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Stop made by Sam Hubbard. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need one more now on third down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Looking to throw on third and 1. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no question. The greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Going with King Henry here. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. We've reached the end of the third quarter on this Thursday night. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, and they go right back to it. And he can only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun, Jackson. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted. But you got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Henry. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. One of the tight ends motioning left. On 2nd down, here's Henry again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. Here's Lamar. He's got it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And he's brought down for a loss. And that run won't come close. That's a turnover on downs.
Whether they were keyed on him expecting that run or in case of a throw, it worked either way for the defense. When the QB broke for the line, they broke with him, and they drug him down short of the sticks.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Brown on the carry. And he hits a little space up to the 9-yard line. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Burrow back to throw. Nabbed along the sideline by Higgins. And he's out of bounds. That's up close to the 25. He picks up 15 on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there. You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Throwing now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. Third and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw. Catch made by all. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got first and 10. Throwing it again here. Completed over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 36. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Bengals down by only 1. Nice spot here for the offense. It's second and 1. They bring the tight end in motion. Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Third down, 1 yard to go. Now to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
It has enough leg, and it's good from deep. And late in the 4th, they have grabbed a lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Wallace with a return here. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. Motioning one of the tight ends. to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to tuck it and run. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
In a good spot here, second and inches. Looking to throw it. Andrews with the catch. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. That one gains 7. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Well, they got him down before he could do any more damage in terms of yards. That's no easy job, mind you, tackling a big tight end. But the main damage had already been done. He kept this drive going by getting beyond the line to gain.
The tight end going in motion right. Throwing now. On the move, past the 40. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
Finding Flowers. And he nearly takes it to the red zone before going out. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Another run for Henry. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Well, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. Going to the ground again on first. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. So now it all comes down to Justin Tucker. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. That one is good! And that, folks, is your game winner!
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. One final shot here. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And there was no easy enough. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escaped with a victory. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.